So I decided it was time to start a new Minecraft project. But this time, I'm not in charge. Oh, I'm the one surviving, but what I do is, well, out of my hands. It is up to Gemini. That's right. Gemini is the director. I am only the actor, the doer. So how does this work? I ask Gemini to act as my director, my controller of self, my game master. Gemini gets to set the challenges, dictate the builds, where to go, what to do when I get there. Then it's up to me to do and report back. And since I'm a good player, been there since the absolute beginning, I want a challenge. A bit of a chaos engine, if you will. So, here's the setup. Let's talk to my soon-to-be AI overlord. Okay, Gemini. We are playing Minecraft. You're the director. I am the actor. You will provide a detailed workflow of the steps I need to take in the order you want them completed to accomplish the goals you create. You will add constraints that will keep it interesting and challenging. We don't want normal Minecraft. We want challenges created from those constraints. I will upload screenshots of where I am, and you examine them and tell me what to do, where to go, where to build, etc. You will be in charge of the resources I get. If I don't know how to build something, you'll tell me or tell me to go look it up. We will play survival in an amplified world with a random seed. Your goal is to keep it interesting, do a bit of art, and challenge me to stay alive.
This is going to be a stellar series. Moving to an amplified world is a bold choice. It fits your background in math and astronomy perfectly, as the verticality and floating islands create a truly alien, geometric landscape. To make this peak Minecraft for your audience, I have 3 specific tweaks to our workflow to ensure the challenge is consistently high. 1. The Resource Sanctions Protocol. Instead of you just mining whatever you find, I will periodically place sanctions on specific materials. You will honor them until told otherwise. 2. The Aesthetic Mandate. Since we want art, I won't just tell you to build a house. I will give you a style guide for every structure. In an amplified world, we should lean into void-defying brutalism or hanging kinetic gardens. I might tell you that your first base cannot touch the ground. It must be suspended between 2 peaks using chains and fences. 3. Every time you upload a screenshot, I will assess your status, hearts/hunger. If you are doing too well, I might issue a risk order, e.g., jump from that peak into a 1x1 waterhole to prove your faith in the AI's calculation. If you're dying, I'll provide a tactical retreat path. Phase 0, the initiation. Before you record the first episode, here is your first set of director's orders. World Gen, create a new survival world. Seed, random. World type, amplified. Difficulty, hard. We need the stakes to be real for the viewers. The first constraint, the ground is toxic. Once you gather your first 8 pieces of wood, you are no longer allowed to stand on natural grass or dirt blocks for more than 5 seconds at a time. You must traverse via trees, rocks, or player-placed blocks, slabs, pathways. Your first objective, find a mountain peak that overlooks a sheer drop of at least 100 blocks.
Okay, so I'll just head up higher until I find something that lets me see in all directions. Then I'll grab 4 screenshots, 1 for each of the cardinal directions. Director, I created the world. You now have a new world. And once spawned, I move to a place we can better see the world. I have provided you with screenshots of north, east, south, and west. So when I get 16 wood, the ground goes toxic, and I can no longer walk on any dirt-derived blocks. So remember, after 8 logs, I can no longer walk on dirt-type blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the ground is toxic, and if I walk on it for more than 5 seconds, I have to throw away a tool. I'm going to build some slabs to walk on from cobblestone. Direct me.
This amplified seed has provided us with a cluster of massive isolated peaks rather than a single spire, opening up a far more ambitious architectural campaign. Number 1. The director's analysis. The shattered archipelago, south and west, high potential for subterranean expansion, with exposed cave systems and varied strata. North, a dramatic drop into a river valley, perfect for a kinetic build. East, our destination. You are surrounded by a cluster of jagged, extreme altitude spires. This terrain demands a unique response. Instead of building one hanging hub, we are going to create the fractured bastion. We will seize the peaks of the 4 closest spires in the east and connect them via a series of aerial, precarious bridges. 2. Work order. Phase 1. The Spire Walk. Your primary objective is to claim the central and most dramatic peak in your east view. Order of operations. Reinitiate the Scavenger's Rule. Remember, Actor. The ground is toxic protocol is now active. Move onto a natural stone or leaf surface. Find the nearest tree and harvest exactly 16 logs. Penalty check. If your video records you touching grass or dirt for more than 5 seconds during this process, you must discard 4 logs before proceeding. The first outpost. Convert your wood into planks and slabs. You are forbidden from placing a crafting table on the ground. It must be placed on a stone surface or a plank you placed. The ascent to East Peak. Navigate to the top of the tallest central spire in your east screenshot. Use your wood planks sparingly to bridge and tower. 3. Current constraints and directives. The ground is toxic. Active. Touch grass dirt for 5 seconds, and you must discard 1 tool or 4 logs. The 1 wide mandate. Active. Any bridge connecting those stone needles must be exactly 1 block wide. Aesthetic constraint. You may not use dirt or wood planks for these permanent bridges. They must be crafted from cobblestone or stone. The no-kill clause. Active. I see no sources of food in these immediate screenshots. You must survive on 2 hearts or navigate to where the river logic suggests a village might be. Check the river valley to the north. Do not kill animals. 4. Your task. Acquire 16 logs. Ground goes toxic. Survive. No killing animals. Climb to the summit of the tallest spire to the east. Upload a screenshot from that summit, looking toward the neighboring peaks you just climbed past, so I can plan the first interconnecting skywalk.
This high up, iron is easy to find. I'd better get some. I'm just going to build straight up here. Looks like this is where I spend the night. Spending the night with a cobblestone retaining wall in a tree. Vintage Minecraft. Might as well smelt the iron and make some armor and tools. Great start, I think. First zombie whack. Okay, heading on up. I have to stay on the slabs. I have to keep the cobblestone tiles as a way to avoid the toxic soil protocol. We're at cloud level already. I decided to stay in the trees whenever I can. This giant oak will be a bridge. Get me some more logs and maybe an apple to eat. I think once we achieve the first goal, we need to head down to that village to get a bed. Since I am under the orders of no animal deaths, I'm going to have to get a bed from villagers. Or, with this much iron, I suppose I could make a set of shears. To me, I love amplified worlds because the peaks go above the cloud level, and with complementary shaders on Ultra, I just love the look. You can't even see below the cloud layer. Awesome views. I just have to slab my way up the final peak. But seriously, can I do it before night falls? I guess not. Next night, hold up. The last little bit here. Ah! What a view! Amplified. This really is an interesting peak in this world. Many end up being flat plateaus in an amplified world gen, but this one is a needle. Very nice find by my director. I'm curious where we're going from here. I'll grab screenshots from the cardinal directions, give them to my director, and hope for something interesting. So far, pretty easy, except for the toxic ground thing. That's a real drag, but I appreciate the challenge. Look at the size of that cave. That's a big one. I wonder if it will catch the eye of the director. Okay, that wraps up this episode. I'll get back to the director and we'll see what's next. Adios.